Hello, good people. Milan here from originhealing.net. Today, I want to talk to you about a very, very important question that you should ask yourself. And I think it's the most important question. Because in this journey of transforming from life crisis and transformation into this future self, into this new version of yourself that is evolved and that is high, consciousness and self-developed, usually what we see online and what people ask themselves is this basic question: what is my purpose in life? What should I do? What is my gift to share with the world? Or what is my core and essence that I have to touch upon in order to unleash these gifts and these powers and all these amazing things I can do? And this is a very valid question, of course, because this is what drives us in this spiritual journey, to go and look for answers and to go and see what we can become and what can we do and what is our life all about. But it's not the most um, correct question. It's not the really advanced question that you can ask in order to really penetrate the answer that you want to get, because it still revolves, all these questions are still revolving around this ego, this notion of what I can do, what is my purpose, what is my gift. And once you shift your focus from what you can do at what your life can be, in this ideal sense of my life purpose and my job and my family and my career and the money situation and the place I live and the friends, everything revolves around what is going to be good and comfortable and fulfilling for me, for my ego, for my journey. I mean, we think about it, it's very natural, but that's not the purpose. That's not really the end goal. The most important question is to ask, what is the service that I can give out to the people? What does the world need of me? What service can I give to others? And the focus, the word I or the word meist is still there grammatically, but the focus is that it's not about me being fulfilled, it's not about me getting satisfaction, it's not about me having abundance, it's not about me having an ideal situation. It's about what they need from me that only I can give out, or only I can provide from my soul essence, from my own structure of personality and spirituality and emotional structure and history and experience. Sure, it's going to be my abilities and my flavor of things, but what do they need? And when I say they, is not like the angels or the heavens or the gods. I mean actually what the other people, what society and culture, what is my surrounding and my family, what do they need of me? What is the purpose of my function here for them that I need to do? And when you shift your focus around this, things becomes much more clear, because you're not looking for self-indulgence. You're not looking to be some kind of ideal version of yourself that you read about and you saw in other people's life or in a book or in a movie, or some ideal spiritual or economical or business or a vocational life. It's going to be something that sure will give you purpose, because you're using your abilities and skills to help other people, but it might not be the most comfortable life. It not might be not most fulfilling life. It might not be the ideal life. I hope it will and it should be, but that's not the purpose. And I want to give an example. um, in my beginning uh, journey, walking with shamanic journey, I think for the first 6 months, I was more focused on the first type of question: what I should do, what should I learn, where should I go, who can be my teacher, what should I do with my life, what is my purpose, give me signs of this is real. And then after 6 months, that I got enough signs and trust in the messages and the symbols and the guidance, and but I didn't get anything that was like, you should go there, do this, or this is your job title from now on, take it, or this is your gift, now share it. There was nothing clear, there was nothing substantial that I would say, oh, thank you, spirit, I know who I should be right now, and just, in an instant change all my life and start doing that. But what I realized after 6 months, that is, I am asking the wrong question. And it just hit me that I need to reverse it, and I need to ask, what should I need to do for others? What is the service that I should give others? And once I asked this question in a shamanic journey, it was so clear and it was so immediate. Because what I saw when I asked my spirit guide, what should I do for other people? What is the service? I saw this this type of hand gesture on a person's body. And it was so clear telepathically, in my mind, that this means energy healing. And it means energy healing with the hands physically. Um, and I don't know if there is any actual method in the world that evolves, this kind of symbol with the hands, but this is what I saw, and this is what the meaning was. And it suddenly was so clear that, wow, I asked the right question from the right intention, and I get the answer finally after 6 months of asking the same question, almost with a twist. And everything started to make much, much more sense. Now, I don't know, I'm not saying energy healing is my final goal and it is my final purpose. I think it has a lot to do with it because it's still part of my life. And this is still part of what I do. And I study it, and I still practice it, and I still give energy healing to people. Maybe this is one part of the plan and the second phase will be different. Maybe energy healing is preparing me to the next stage. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is all it is. Maybe this is what I should do. But it was so clear. And once I start researching where I should learn and study energy healing, with which teacher and in which school, and everything started to fall into place. And all the other things that I couldn't work out before, like maybe becoming a psychotherapist or a coach or anything, nothing felt really right and nothing really worked out logistically, and money and timing and everything. And then suddenly energy healing worked like magic. Like this was the missing piece of the puzzle. And in hindsight, I could see why the other things couldn't work, because also they were missing the spiritual element that was so important for me. But also energy healing work, goes into a much deeper level of who I am and what I can do and my abilities, that would not come out natural, or that I have to force them into a normal setting of psychotherapy or coaching. So think about this when you journey next time, or when you pray, or before you go to sleep at night and ask for a sign in your dreams, or whenever you do to communicate with spirit or your higher self or your subconscious. Change the question and ask, what is my service to others? What can I do for others? And once you receive the answer, hopefully faster than slower, you start to see how everything in your life, all your experience and all everything that happened to you and some of your traumas as well, all aligned to this type of service. And it might not be the final goal of the service. It might be a step towards it. It might be a preparation time, but see how you can make more steps in giving this service, training, learning, studying, practicing, and actually giving this service, and see what comes in your life, what attracts the next stage and the next stage of development through this lens, through this point of view of, this is my service. It might cost me money. It might not be convenient. I might have to travel to other countries to do it. I might have to associate with people that I thought were crazy before. I might have to talk to somebody and ask for favor that I thought I would never do it, and that I'm not that type of person, but now I do. Do it. Follow the lead like a detective and see where it takes you. And I think, and I hope, and I believe through my experience and others, that it will take you the right way, the full way that you should go, instead of just focusing on what your life should be for yourself. So this is the most important question. What can you do for others? And from that point, use your abilities and experience and techniques to share it with others. See you next time.